Hello again, everybody. We are here with more LEGO Star Wars challenges. We are going to be dealing with Episode 2, Chapter 3, The Droid Factory. Again, these are fairly simple. I don't know why I keep using those same words, but they are pretty simple. By the way, big tip for you guys, please, if you're just having trouble with your guys, unlock the ghosts early. It is very simple to unlock them. All you have to do is beat all 6 episodes through their story contents. It is not an easy task to do it all in one day, but trust me, it is well worth it. Now, there are 2 different blue minikits in this first part. First one, wait, my mistake, I believe there was only one. I'm used to the white one being at the end, that's why I said 2. But also another thing, you guys, big tip, kill these things first. They are bitches. Thankfully we're ghosts and they can't see us. Because they're blind as shit. Now, crap, we're not going on. I saw it somewhere. Here we go. Here's our first one over here. Took me a while to find it, but it's the 8th one on the left, starting from the way back. And there's a total of 13, I believe, on each side. I don't want to count them because I'm on a strict time limit. Now, no, there's not one up there either. Okay. This one is fairly simple. You just got to be careful of this part right here. It is a bitch to get through, because your guy will keep dying and dying until you get over there. Here's our second one, guarded by 2 droids. Hello, dudes. Goodbye. Epic fail. They should be fired. Everybody in this game should be fired, especially him. Like I said in previous clips, you guys, if you don't want to deal with these dudes, just use a thermal detonator to beat their asses. It works. Here's our third one, just chilling in a little tunnel thingy. Pretty awesome. Goodbye, droids. Bye-bye. Now, here's the one that most people probably miss the most. You gotta use the Force to get that thing over here. Then you gotta take this thing up here, break that thing, use Darth Vader or the Stormtrooper to open this gate, and instead of unlocking the part for the white minikit over here, you can see it is not in there, it is right there. Oh, by the way, in case you guys are new to this game, this is what you need to do for this part. You gotta make the color green. So, obviously we all know, to make purple, we combine blue, yellow, and orange, and blue. Okay, my mistake, I made green. I believe it is blue and red. Yes, it is blue and red. My mistake, people. Just remember that we are not all human. There we go. Now, continuing on. I only did that to prove a point. We are all human. Nobody's perfect. There's none over here, I believe, but also, instead of doing this part, people, just use Django or Boba or possibly R2 to get over to this part. Saves you a hell of a lot of time. Plus, saves you the agony in defeat, as we all know, because agony in defeat sucks so bad. It's like the precious cheat that we never can find. There's our 5th one, guarded by 2 droids. And then, over to this part. Another guy. Seriously, why even bother with him? Honestly, he sucks. Now, this one is pretty easy to find, but difficult to get to. You just gotta get through this maze of there you saw I just now fell. You gotta get through these by either jumping, flying, or just Go through this with the greatest of ease, and then you find your blue minkit. Now I'm going to use Django, because I don't want to deal with that part again. Mind you, you will not get to the whole other end before falling and running out of energy with your jetpack. Because it just does not work that way. The laws of gravity obviously don't apply throughout a whole series of like an hour for this game. Which I think is kind of gay, but I'm not the producers of this game. Here we go again. You need to use R2 to get through this next part. And then for this one, I would recommend using somebody who can use the slingshot thingy. Because there's a blue mini kit over here. It's not really much of a hard one to find, it's just difficult to see. Because obviously it was dark. Here you gotta use 3PO. So let's use 3PO. There we go. I hate you, Obi-Wan. Here's another one that most people tend to forget. It's right here. Right where you find the red mini kit. Or red brick, my bad. And you don't have to go through this whole part unless you really want to. But mind you, you're on a time limit and you know, most people won't do it. But even if somebody does, it's perfectly fine. Now there's one over here that's really difficult to find because you cannot see the platform. Oh, and there it is. Look. There was the mini kit. This one I could never find when I first played this game. I could never, ever find it. It was that difficult. So, moving on. Amazingly, the mini kits don't end there. They just end right here. Usually they end in the last level, but I guess the producers had other ideas and like, yeah, let's just leave it right here. You know? And there we go. Oop. We're done. We got a bunch more challenges to go with my help.